Hello and welcome to Discovering You with yours truly, Natasha Buffalo. So today I want to talk to you about taking care of yourself and what that really means. So I want to start off by saying that it's truly important to really take care of yourself. And what does that look like? There's so many different layers of what taking care of yourself is. Some people may say taking care of yourself is the outer image, making sure you look presentable and things like that. Yes, that is a form of taking care of yourself. But the one I'm speaking of is taking care of yourself internally. And I have a brand called insideOut Fit, and what that brand represents is taking care of yourself inside and out. And what I realized was it's much deeper than I had even thought about. And I have a few collections, and those collections actually represent what that means. One being, we'll talk about that later. So taking care of yourself internally means to make sure that you are healthy on the inside. Now, being healthy on the inside means taking care of your mental, your mind, your spirit, your soul. And me being sick for 2 weeks, I had to really tune in to me, and I had to say, okay, you have to take care of yourself. You are by yourself, and there's nobody here to take care of you. So you have to do this on your own. And for one, that's scary to know that you don't know what's happening with your body, and you're having all these symptoms and you can't explain it. And when you feel like you're alone, it's like the worst feeling. Because I had moments of anxiety. I had moments where I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it through the night. It was very scary, and I'll speak a little bit about some of those symptoms. One was I had moments where I could not breathe. Like, I would wake up out of my sleep and it was like I was hyperventilating. I couldn't breathe. It was like my chest was caving in, my heart was caving in, and of course, like, at that point you're in panic mode, which only makes it worse. And I had to jump in the shower and just let the steam get into my lungs. I had to breathe, I had to pray. I really had to pull on God and pull on my inner strength, to just say that it's going to be okay, and to trust that I was going to be okay. And so that was probably the scariest moment, and it happened multiple times. It wasn't like a one time that it happened. It was a couple days that I had those moments where I was terrified. Like, I didn't know if I was going to pull through. And most people didn't even know I was sick. And that was kind of like the craziest part, was like nobody even knows how sick I am. And so it was definitely an experience. But what I do know is that it showed me how important it is to take care of your mental state, and life, and all these different things that we experience that have us either stressed out, depression. I definitely felt like I hit like a depression through these last couple of weeks, and that depression, that stress, the feeling overwhelmed with emotions, those things can really take a toll on your body. And the thing is, when you have all of those things happening all at one time, my body basically was like shutting down. And I did not know that that's what was happening to me. I did not realize it until after I started praying and asking God to help me through this and give me the strength that I need to pull through. I started thinking about, like, I have 2 sons to live for, and there's people that truly love you, that you're valuable, and that you have a reason and a purpose to be here. And I had to pull on all the people that I love, all the people that I care about, and that had to give me my strength to keep fighting. And it really showed me how important and valuable everybody is. Like, you are valuable to somebody. There's somebody that is looking up to you. There's somebody that's counting on you to be strong. There's somebody counting on you to inspire and to motivate them. Like, you never know who you're encouraging, and you have a reason to be here. You have a purpose here on earth, and you have to fight. Like, you have to fight not only for yourself, but for all those people that love you and care for you. You have to fight. But in order to fight, you have to be healthy. Like, you have to take care of yourself. And although I'm a personal trainer, and yes, results and physical results come from that, it's so much deeper than just the physical aspects of your body. Your internal health is so much more important than your external. And I was very concerned about my external image. I wanted to be perfect on the outside. I wanted my life to be a representation of like this perfect life, and there is no such thing. And during this sickness, I realized that by discovering who you are, that is really embracing who you are underneath all of the makeup, the hair care products, the clothes, the jewelry, the purses. It's so much bigger than those external things. Those external things, yes, they enhance our beauty and they enhance our image, but taking care of the inside of you is so important. And it starts with loving yourself. And I realized for all these years, I did not really know how to love me or focus on me, or take care of me. As a parent, as a mother, you take care of your children. You have that nurturing spirit where you want to take care of other people. And it's okay to take care of other people, but at the same time, you have to know that you taking care of yourself is also just as important, because you cannot be good for anybody else if you are not healthy within yourself and if you don't love yourself. And so making sure that your mental state is to where it needs to be in order for you to be healthy for others. I really learned that during this sickness. And so today's topic is about, yes, it's about discovering you, but it's the part of embracing who you truly are and being okay with that. And it took this moment for me to like really embrace, like, yes, I've made some mistakes in my life. I've hurt some people that I cared about. I've said some things or done some things that were not very becoming of me. And I ask for forgiveness of those things that I've done. If I've hurt you in any way, I'm sorry. I apologize for those things, and I pray that you forgive me. And also, I have to forgive myself. I have to forgive myself for these things, and knowing that even though we make mistakes, sometimes those mistakes are necessary for our growth and development, because sometimes you don't know that you have these areas in your life that need improvement until you make the mistakes, and then you have to deal with, you made the mistake and how do I fix it, or how do I grow from this? and how do I make sure I don't make these same mistakes over and over again. And I've made some mistakes multiple times. I'm not proud of it, um, but it got me to where I'm at this point, and I'm recognizing the things that I needed to work on and still have to work on, because I am continually a work in progress. Um, but I'm also a masterpiece at the same time, and everybody has their own unique beauty and their own uniqueness to them. I mean, we were all made differently, and learning to accept our differences was a big thing as well. Um, I know this is a lot. I just, I feel like we go through experiences, and me realizing that this 2 week span of all these different elements that I had going on, because the not breathing was just one of them. Um, I had quite a few different things happening. Um, that was probably just the scariest one of all of the different things I had to deal with. The other one was I didn't have an appetite. I couldn't eat anything really, couldn't taste anything. So it was a lot, but it definitely showed me that even though you may go through these hard times, you can always take a lesson out of the hard time and take something positive from it. And what I realized is, love yourself, get to know yourself, and be true to who you are. Embrace everything about you. One major thing was embracing not having on makeup and still feeling like you are beautiful without putting on the face. So that was one thing, is that, not wearing makeup and still feeling beautiful within your own skin. And that was a huge thing, because I battle with acne. And so I have these imperfections on my skin. I have these bumps on my face, and these scars from the acne. And sometimes that can make you lose your confidence, because you don't feel pretty enough, or you don't feel like you're good enough because you're not as pretty as the next person. And so you're always trying to find ways to make yourself more beautiful. And sometimes it's not even about that. It's the beauty that's deep within. It's who you are on the inside. Because people are going to care about you. If people are going to love you, they're going to love you for who you are. They're not going to love you for the makeup you have on, or the clothes you wear, or if your hair's perfect. And learning that embracing like my natural hair, always thinking that my curls were ugly, or my hair's too thick, or you know it's like a mop on my head. Like, even those moments, like, people don't understand that, yeah, this curly hair, it may look cute sometimes, but it's hard to manage. It's, I look crazy at nighttime sometimes because it's like all over the place. But really embracing that is you. Like, God made you the way he made you for a reason, and learning to embrace other people's imperfections as well. I'm guilty of that as well. Not accepting people for who they are, and accepting that we all have imperfections, and those imperfections, they make us who we are. Yes, we had to go through things, and we deal with things, but even those imperfections make us who we are. They make us unique. There's nobody else that's like you. That we all are different in our own ways, and we all have battles that we have to deal with, and we all have scars. And to embrace those scars, embrace those wounds that we've dealt with. That's part of our journey. That's part of our experience, our testimony, our life, and utilizing those pains and scars that we've had to deal with, and using it for the good. Just speak your truth. And I'm learning that it's okay to speak your truth, no matter how shaky your voice is. Speaking your truth and being true to who you are is so important, and that's what One Discovering You is all about. And that's also what Inside Out Fit is all about. Is about being healthy from the inside out, taking care of yourself internally, making sure you're putting the right things in, and being positive. I know it's hard to be positive all the time, but trying to stay positive, even in messed up situations, still try to find the good or find the lesson within that experience, and take that and, own it. Like, own your experiences, and just love you. I mean, that's the basis of this video, was to allow you to see that yes, we all go through experiences, but embracing those experiences and coming out a better person is why we go through those experiences. Like, you never know whose life you will change in those experiences. You never know what person is going to come into your life that's going to be going through the same thing that you just went through, and you may have to help them through it, because now you know how you dealt with it and how you were able to overcome that experience and how you can help somebody else. But my final words will just be, take care of yourself. Emotionally, if you need the help, get the help, or ask for advice from, people that will be unbiased, or people that care about you, that want to see the best for you. Make sure you get the right advice that you need for whatever it is that you're dealing with, and truly love yourself, first. Love yourself first, and then you can love others. And never take for granted who you have in your life or what you have in your life, because those things can easily be taken away. So embrace who you are. Know that you matter. I had to learn that as well, that your voice, your opinions, your feelings, they do matter, and your feelings, emotions, and voice may be differently from another person's feelings, emotions, and voice. And know that their feelings, emotion, and voice also matter just as much as yours matter. And that's one of the collections that I have, is the I Matter collection. The other is Never Settle for Less Than What You Desire, and To Do Whatever It Takes, By Any Means Necessary. Those three, By Any Means Necessary and Never Settle, Inside Outfit, and I Matter. So just remember those things, and remember to love yourself. Until we meet again, love y'all. Bye-bye.